Welcome to this explainer. Look, if you're managing infrastructure for a small to medium-sized business right now, you are probably feeling the squeeze. I mean, rising infrastructure costs are absolutely everywhere. And virtualization, the thing that was supposed to be our magic bullet for efficiency, yeah, it's suddenly morphed into this massive, crushing line item on your budget. But what if, just what if, you could get top-tier, enterprise-grade infrastructure management without that ridiculous licensing burden? Well, let's dive right in, because today we're looking at what might just be the hero your IT budget needs, Proxmox VE.
Here's the roadmap for a migration journey today. We're going to cover 1. The virtualization cost crisis. 2. Meet Proxmox VE. 3. Core features and capabilities. 4. A real-world consolidation success. 5. Realities, limits, and security. And finally, 6. Your migration action plan.
Let's kick things off with Part 1, the virtualization cost crisis.
I want you to mentally pull up your current IT budget for just a second. Ask yourself, is virtualization costing you way too much? Honestly, if you're using VMware, the answer is probably a resounding yes. Over the last few years, and especially right after the Broadcom acquisition, VMware's licensing model has shifted completely. And man, has it gotten expensive. We're at a point where, for a small to medium enterprise, licensing just a small server cluster can easily run you several $1,000s every single year. It's literally forcing IT directors to ask some really tough questions about where their infrastructure dollars are actually going.
And this creates a really familiar trap that so many businesses are falling right into. On one side, you've got these skyrocketing VMware licensing costs. So, to dodge those huge fees, some folks retreat to the polar opposite, running a bunch of inefficient, bare metal physical servers. But here's the thing. Running totally underutilized physical machines just to avoid virtualization fees, that is a massive waste of hardware, power, and physical space. You're basically caught between a rock and a hard place, either paying thousands for the software or just throwing thousands down the drain on hardware you barely use.
Which brings us to Section 2, Meet Proxmox VE. So, what exactly is Proxmox VE? Simply put, it's a completely free, open-source virtualization platform. It's built on this rock-solid Debian Linux foundation. And actually, fun fact, it's been in active development since way back in 2008. But what makes it so special is that it installs directly onto your physical server hardware as a bare metal hypervisor, and it combines KVM virtualization and LXC containerization right out of the box. The whole shebang ready to go. The core promise here is pretty huge. We're talking enterprise-grade infrastructure management without the licensing burden. Proxmox VE is released under the AGPL license, meaning the core functionality is 100% free. You're getting all those high-end features at literally zero core licensing cost. Now, they do offer a paid enterprise repository, but it's totally optional. Basically, it just gets you tested, stable updates and official support, starting at a really modest cost per CPU socket. But even if you do opt for that paid support, your total costs are going to remain dramatically lower than comparable VMware licensing. It's not even close.
All right, let's look under the hood in Section 3, Core Features and Capabilities.
Traditionally, if your business wanted both virtual machines and lightweight containers, you had to juggle entirely separate tools. And let's be real, that adds massive complexity. Proxmox just eliminates that headache by unifying them in a single web-based management interface. On one hand, you have KVM for your full operating systems. Think of this as running Windows or Linux in completely isolated virtual environments. And right alongside that, you have LXC. These are your lightweight, highly efficient Linux containers for when you just don't need the heavy overhead of a full virtual machine. Best of all, you manage this entire setup without needing to be some command line wizard for your daily tasks.
But hey, it doesn't stop at basic virtualization. Proxmox brings some serious, heavy-hitting enterprise tools to the table. We're talking live migration, meaning you can actually move running virtual machines between physical servers with absolute zero downtime, which is, a total lifesaver for maintenance or load balancing. It's got built-in backups and snapshots to protect you from data loss. Software-defined storage options? Check. You can scale from local disks all the way to distributed clusters like Ceph. It supports clustering multiple servers for high availability and even throws in a full REST API for automation. So the big takeaway here? You absolutely aren't sacrificing modern, top-tier capabilities just because the software happens to be free.
Now, let's see this in action. Section 4, a real-world consolidation success.
5. That is the exact number of separate, totally underutilized physical servers a growing SME was recently running for their different applications, just wasting precious space and power. But by deploying Proxmox VE,
This business consolidated those 5 discrete servers down to just 2 powerful physical machines running multiple virtual machines. It was like magic. Not only did they massively reduce their hardware costs and physical footprint, but thanks to Proxmox's built-in tools, they actually gained far better backup capabilities and disaster recovery. Plus, with that live migration feature we just talked about, their IT team can now perform hardware maintenance on one server without ever bringing down the applications. Talk about a massive operational win.
Let's shift gears a bit. Section 5, Realities, Limits, and Security.
Look, I want to be super direct with you here. Virtualization introduces genuine architectural complexity. I mean, yes, Proxmox VE is free, and sure, the web interface makes day-to-day management pretty easy, but setting up effective clustering and high availability, that is absolutely not a point-and-click affair for beginners. It requires genuine IT networking and storage architecture expertise. You are essentially taking on the responsibility of being your own cloud provider.
Because of that, there are a few real-world limitations and security measures you really need to plan for. First off, always verify your hardware compatibility against Proxmox's supported list before making any big investment. Second, hypervisor security is absolutely critical. You've got to plan for role-based access control to carefully manage who touches which VMs, and you must stay on top of regular software updates. Third, you'll definitely want to implement proper integrations, like their Proxmox backup server, to lock things down against threats like ransomware. And finally, just accept that while Proxmox has incredible, growing enterprise parity, some of those hyper-specific, top-tier features found in VMware's most expensive tiers are still actively developing in Proxmox.
Let's map this all out. Section 6, Your Migration Action Plan.
Because this migration path has become so common recently, there are some fantastic community guides and tools out there. Actually, most SMEs complete a full migration within about 4 to 10 weeks. So here's how you do it safely. Step 1. Verify that hardware compatibility. Can't stress that enough. Step 2. Whatever you do, do not rip and replace everything on day 1. Start by virtualizing a non-critical workload just to build your team's familiarity. Step 3. Test your backup and restore procedures thoroughly. Build that confidence before the real production workloads go live. Step 4. Use the available migration tools to convert your existing VMware disk images into a Proxmox-compatible format. And finally, Step 5. Execute a phased migration. Move your least critical workloads first to keep the risk as low as possible.
Which really brings us to the final verdict here. When you look at functionality per dollar spent, Proxmox VE offers exceptional value. I mean, it delivers full enterprise capability at zero core licensing cost. With its robust clustering and high availability, it easily serves growing infrastructure needs. At a moment when VMware's pricing has become a genuine, painful issue for so many businesses, Proxmox VE has really proven itself to be the most credible, established migration destination for SMEs out there.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question. Are you ready to finally break free from virtualization licensing? Take a really hard look at your infrastructure costs this week and consider if maybe it's time to test a non-critical workload on Proxmox. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Next time, we're going to keep this momentum going by looking at TrueNAS. It's a free and open-source network storage platform that pairs absolutely perfectly with what we've learned today. Until then, stay curious and keep optimizing.